Hi, homeless guy here, making another homemade video of my experiences out here living in a minivan. So, Christmas Eve and Christmas really sucked. And now it's Friday night. I've got a little fire going with some stuff that I brought from the plant, and it's just started. I have a few more sticks to throw on. I don't know if I'll stay up all night. But bought some charcoal lighter fluid. I cut up some kindling, put a couple pieces of paper under it, started it, and then put the bigger wood on. It works like a charm. One of my friends said that's what I should do. And it's like an instant fire, and I love it. So thank you, sir. Maybe we'll have another one of those by the fireside chats tonight. You know, I unfortunately and unintentionally been pushing my lady friend too hard, and because I've been lonely for a long time, and so has she. So she's asked me to back off a little, and I told her I would. But Christmas night, I had a headache Christmas Eve, a terrible headache, and on Christmas night, all day Christmas Day and Christmas night, and I could not sleep. I was starting to worry if I was having some medical issues, and I took 11 aspirins, and you know, I couldn't get rid of that headache, and I was wondering, is 11 aspirins too much? And I called her and asked her, well, I didn't call her, I texted her and asked her, and she replied back that she doesn't know really because she doesn't take pills, but I felt necessary that just in case I had some issues and didn't show up at work in the morning, that she should call somebody and let them know where I'm at, because she doesn't know where I'm living. And so I told her I'm down here, and she says, well, who am I supposed to call if you don't text me in the morning that you're okay? And I says, call the police. And she got really worried. And I couldn't sleep, slept 2 days, fuck. Oh, pardon that, boop. You can bleep that out. Slept 2 hours that night. And got up early because I wanted to get to the store. I decided I was going to go buy some medicine. And after I'd already had 11 aspirins. And so I went to the store, and the lady at the counter gave me a couple Tylenol, and I bought my coffee and my breakfast. And I took the Tylenol and started my coffee and ate my breakfast, and almost immediately the headache started going away. It was a caffeine withdrawal thing, I think. And but the first thing I did when I got up was text her, and it was early in the morning, like almost 5 o'clock in the morning on the day after Christmas. And I told her that I'm up and I'm heading to work. And she texted me back saying, I stayed up for you all night, praying for you. And now I'm going to get some sleep before I have to go to work. And I felt really bad. But I also felt really, let me see if I can find the words. Watch the fire for a second. I felt really neat that somebody cared enough to do that for me. And, but it really put her out. And, because she says, well, how could I sleep if, you told me that if I don't text in the morning, then call the cops? Because she was really concerned. I really think she cares about me. But she may have done it for anyone. She is very special. And I haven't texted her since last night because she's asked for a little bit of space. And I totally respect that. At least I'm going to start totally respecting it. because I think we have a connection. And I think all I have to do is give it some time. And but she wouldn't say yes or no to a little date this weekend. Of course, I'm hoping for a smooch on New Year's, but I don't think that's going to happen. But that's okay. It's not really okay, but yeah, it's okay. I told her I'd back off a little, and I'm doing it. So I hope this all works out well. I'm going to have to be real patient with this girl, because she's really something special, and she's already touched my heart. So, yeah, it's going to be another lonely weekend, another bad holiday probably, but I'm going to try to survive it, because it's getting worse and worse every year that goes by. I hate these holidays. This year's even worse, because for the last 14 years or so, I've had somebody to spend the holidays with, but I'm always missing my parents. My life is always screwed up because I never had a childhood, really. And this year, I don't even have a girlfriend to be with. But, well, we'll see what happens. Regardless, she's worth waiting for. I'm positive of that. So, hoping for date 4, though. Still hoping. I believe I need to adjust this fire a little bit. You want to watch? Let's see what we can do here. This is a MDF. This stuff will burn in half, and actually, they'll turn into big coals, like a fire log you buy from the store. And I don't want to burn up all my wood at one time, but I got a lot of it stashed out in the woods. Excuse me for the video malfunction. Okay, we'll put it on like this. And I'm going to put you down. Oh, crap! Never mind. They're nailed together, these two 2x4s. I can't seem to get them apart. So I'm just going to put them on and get back to the show. Made a little adjustment, and I'm not going to have a huge fire tonight. But I got enough wood that I could. But it's going to be cold tomorrow, too. So, I want to save some of it. I wish this phone told me how many minutes it had left before it quit on me, because, it's only got a little memory. But, it says 34,408K. I think I got 100K, so not that this is a great interesting thing that you guys want to see, but this is a part of my life, and that's what this is all about. I've been really congested for over a week now, and I'm coughing, and when I stayed in that motel room on Christmas Eve, it made it even worse, because the dry electric heat actually dried the phlegm out in my lungs, makes it harder to get up. So, Christmas night, I slept in my van, and I was having a terrible time. I told you I talked to my lady friend, and one of the things she told me about my lung congestion is every breath, breathe deep. Even though it may be hard or hurt, it will help in the long run. And with the moisture added to my lungs again, because I'm sleeping in the van, I really concentrated on that, even though I had that splitting headache. And the next day, I really started coughing some stuff up, and I'm feeling a lot better now. Not so on fire in my chest. I'm still congested, but I feel much better. Thanks to her. And she's not a doctor. She said, "Damn it, Jim, I'm not a doctor. I'm a banker." Or however it goes. I'm not a banker, Jim. I'm a doctor. Not really. I don't know how it goes. Star Trek? Damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor, not a plumber. that kind of thing. But when you try to add your own words, you get kind of screwed up, or at least I do. Oh, hell, I'm always screwed up. What are we talking about? So I believe it's about 34 degrees outside. But right here by this fire, oh, it's probably a good 60, maybe even more. This is nice. The fires that I have at night is one of the highlights, the high points of my day and of my life nowadays. Everything else sucks. I like being at work because it's warm, and I like to work. And I kind of like my job. Not really, but I kind of do. And I'm making progress, and so I enjoy being at work. It gives me money. Work is the whole point right now, to make money, to get out of this situation. And it's also warm there. And I'm busy for 8.5 hours a day. I don't have to sit in my van or out here in the cold. And so, yeah, I really enjoy my job. It gives me firewood, too. All of this stuff, excuse me, on this fire are useless for the kind of work we do at the plant. It gets thrown in dumpsters. And I'm the dumpster driver nowadays. I'll grab them out. They're already too short to use. Sometimes I'll cut them in half. Sometimes I'll cut them down to kindling size, that hardwood sticker right there. And I don't know, man. It's a blessing. And being as how it's the holiday season, I'm sure glad to have a blessing once in a while. Spent way too much money this paycheck. You know, I had $1,000 in the bank. I'm probably down to $800 or $900 now. The next check's gonna be one day missing also because of the holiday. We didn't get paid for Christmas Eve. We got paid for Christmas. So it'll be another smallest check, but it'll get me back up there to about, I'm hoping $1,300, $1,400. And then I know I'm making progress, and that's what I really want to do, is make progress. My brother found a 35-foot towable. He lives in Oak Ridge, and they say they want $1,000 for it. And I'm like, 35 feet? What's wrong with it? He says he thinks it's in pretty good condition. So I asked him to check it out, and then you know, $1,000 for a 35-foot RV. A 35-foot RV? You got to be kidding me. I can fit 2 of those minivans in it, and more probably. It would be like a mansion to me. And I'll find a spot out here that I can rent an RV spot and park it, and just pay space rent. But that minivan, here's the catch, folks. My little MPV minivan, 1993 Mazda with a V6, it's not going to haul a 35-foot trailer. There's no way that thing will ever haul a 35-foot trailer. It has a trailer hitch, but that's probably for them old Chevy bed pickups, Chevy pickup bed trailers that you haul wood in, maybe, and you don't put too much wood in it, but or something like that. But I think I can probably arrange to have it towed, but I'll have to pay somebody the gas and the time. And I mean, if I have a chance to get a 35-foot trailer and park it in an RV spot and get out of these woods, I'll do anything. No, I won't do anything. I have some morals. Quit thinking that. I'll do almost anything to get that out here and to get set up in that. But my mittens ain't going to like it too much. My mitten kitty, because he's used to running around out in the woods, but I'll just have to take him out in the woods once in a while. You know, I'll have a stove, I'll have a heater, I'll have a bed. I'll be able to stand up in my house. I got a table, a refrigerator probably. I think somebody loves me if this can work out. But it's $1,000. I don't have that kind of money yet. Plus, I'm going to have to pay RV space. So it's going to be another 2 weeks, folks. And you know this ends, this documentary series ends when move-in day comes. So I hope you're catching all these little clip-hits and episodes or whatever the hell they are. And I hope you can say hell. Oh, I said it again. Crap! Yeah, I know I can say crap. Anyways, it says 66,000K. So I'm going to try to run this out to the 100 and pay attention to it and see how long it takes. You know, it's got the time there too. It's 15 minutes and 40 seconds. That way I can kind of get this together and know, instead of ending, because I'm like that, I'm talking and it just ends. But so that's mostly what this is about. Oh, plus the fact that, well, I'm lonely, but I got fire. A girlfriend's better than fire, but a fire comes in a close second. You know, some of the things I say on these clips are kind of funny, at least to me, because of the body gestures and the quoting the Survivor guy and, you know, those kind of things. But I don't know if this is going to be anything, but at least it's a diary for me that I will never lose. It's on a card, and I'm going to have it printed. And I'm going to try to get it on the internet, but I don't know how to do that. So I hope you all get to see it, because it's kind of interesting watching people fail. I mean, all those reality shows. What's that about? It's about people getting mad, people stomping each other, people failing. And they are successes, very rich successes. Well, I'm not producing a made-for-TV movie or something like that, but I really hope to be able to get this out, but I don't know how. What you gotta do I post it to Facebook? There's something about a blog. Is it supposed to be on a blog? Or do I send it all through cyberspace and hope it lands somewhere? Or, you know, I would like to say, somebody call me and ask me or tell me how to get this done. But of course, this is on video, and this probably won't even be out for a while. So, of course, there's no help there, and it's nobody's fault except my own. I have sent some video via email to people, to one person, but I can only send like 3 megabytes or something. It won't send 4, or else I can send 4, but it won't send 5, and that's very tiny, I think. You know, it's a couple minutes or whatever. So it was a taste for them, but you know what? They never got back to me, and they didn't say that was great or nothing. Just little snippets of when I was in the -degree weather in the snow, surviving with frozen feet, getting my wood out of the trees. And so I don't know. Maybe it's not funny. Maybe it's not even good. But maybe it's not for you. Maybe it's for me. My hope is tonight that my girlfriend calls me. She gets off of work at 6:30. She works at a bank. Little banker girl. And religious. Thank you. I needed that. And so until about 6:30 or 7, I have no hope for life except watching this fire. And thought I'd spend a little bit of time talking to you folks. Well, it's spicy Asian boneless chicken wings tonight from Safeway. £1.50 for $5. I couldn't pass it up. Already cooked. You know, the Safeway thing. And for lunch today, I had a $5 footlong. I only ate half of it. So that's breakfast tomorrow. I went to don't want to infringe on any trademarks or nothing, so let's call it a less than a $1.01 tree store. And I bought about 6 capsules of Tylenol, and because the Tylenol I think might have helped with my headache. And I bought 3 cup of noodles. I am in love with cup of noodles. Just add water, let it stand for 5 minutes, and it's soup in a styrofoam cup, man. 3 for $1. So they're 79 cents at the store each. And you know what? They're just like Top Ramen noodles. I can get 5 for $1 Top Ramens at the Dollar Tree store. Probably at Safeway I can get 10 for $1 because they're very cheap. And I can cook them the same way in one of those cups, I think. So, yeah, that's one of my projects going on. All of a sudden I love soup. And I don't really like soup unless it's some good cream of potato with bacon in it or something. That's good. And so I'm going to try this weekend. I have a camp stove. I have to heat my own water. But at work, all I got to do is get hot water out of the water bottle thing. It's easy. I can't believe it. And it's only 79 cents if I buy them at the store. But if I go to less than $1.01 tree cent store, then they're 3 for $1. Easy eating, man. Except the noodles are too long to eat with a spoon, so I tried a fork. And excuse me, gotta pee. Okay, that's pretty quick, huh? And the noodles are too long to eat with a fork. So the best thing I found to do, and the water stays hot for a long time, is you can't eat. It takes them 5 minutes to cook. You put the hot water in there. You can't even eat them for 10 more minutes after that. So, but it's good. I learned to eat.